What's going on there, everybody? Welcome to this Friday Night Whistle. I'm Coach Unchained. Got a couple of guys that may pop on tonight. If not, we can do it solo. But tonight, it's going to be like just a review of my 53-man roster compared to what the Falcons done. Trying to see how did mine look compared to what they look. So, but what's up, Auntie? But yeah, most likely, if nobody come out, I'm gonna be doing single, which is fine today. But I invited somebody on here because one show is gonna lead into the next. So, but yeah. And when I'm gonna quick shout out to everybody from the chat: Silk Legacy, King Trayway, Home Team, Blackberry's in the house, George Texas Boy, Auntie Connor's in the house. But yeah, this is gonna be a long show, man, because football's on tonight, so y'all bear with me. So, but first I want to go over this practice squad. I want to see how everybody feel about what we did on this practice squad. I know some of these same guys are here, but who was on the team anyway? So nobody's new to this practice squad except those two linemen, I think, which are. But we picked up Chris Blair back on the practice squad. Dylan Drummond, Nick Nash. Those guys produce doing the OTAs, training camps there. So it was kind of obvious that it was brought back. So, and I think I had most of the guys, but yeah, we'll go over when I go over the 53 breakdown. What's going on, Juan? But yeah, so what else I got? Oh, the offensive lineman. We had Brandon Parker, that Carter, is it Warren Carter or Carter Warren? I'm not sure how you. Yeah, I think it's Carter Warren and Ryan Hayes, new guys that they brought in. Josh Gray, rookie from Georgia Tech, he stayed around. Tight ends, Joshua Simon stayed around, which is good. And they brought back Easton Stick. Everybody was worried about Easton Stick, but I kind of had a feeling he would clear waivers also. And Carlos Washington Jr. I had a feeling he'd be around also. So, but then they brought in Khalid Kareem. I thought he had a chance to make the 53, but I guess that didn't work either. And you got Katavius Street, same thing. I thought he had a chance to make the 53 also. Kobe Bryant, practice squad, like I had a feeling that was going to happen. CJ Henson, he was up in the air for me. I had a feeling he wasn't going to make it, but he was on one of my final two to make that practice squad time. And Ronnie Harrison, I thought he'd be on the practice squad, but I thought they would keep. Like I say, I think they had Fuller in mind anyway, so that's why he was released, not waived. So that's another thing there too. He was a full free agent, so they were smart about that situation. I thought they kind of knew they were going to bring him back because they kind of knew the other situation that happened. So, with what was going to happen, so they had a feeling what was going to go down with all this situation here. Then they brought Lenny Craig in. People thought he was going to be gone. I had a feeling they were going to bring him. Well, I think we all had a feeling they were going to bring him back. But I didn't talk about the specialty guys anyway. But yeah, he's an insurance player, so he doesn't really count against your practice squad thing. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's another spot, technically, for a practice squad player. If you want to push the envelope, because Lenny Craig does not count against your practice squad. So I'm going to looking at 15 here, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's another spot for practice squad if the Falcons choose to use that spot. So there's somebody out there they're looking at, and I think they're just waiting around for that to happen. So who that is, I have no idea. So John Tay, 87, Monte Carlo, what's going on? Muto, what's up? David Lemon, Cashudo. I think that's said it right. But anyway, man, let's get started this thing. I said we ain't gonna be here all day. I said we're gonna end the show with some what you call. But anyway, let's get this baby rolling, man. All right, I'm gonna start. Like I said, I got the videos up here, man. So this is what I did last week, and like I say, the Falcons running back room, I kind of had that one down pretty good. Had Carlos coming on the practice squad, so on and so on. So that worked out pretty good for the Falcons. Bijan, Tyler, Nathan Carter. Nathan Carter made the team over Carlos Washington. A lot of people had him high, but it is what it is. Then we have the next one. We got Michael Penix and Kirk Cousins. That was kind of obvious also. And Easton Sick on the practice squad, which did happen. So, but yeah, that there happened. So, ain't no what's going on. What's up, Gemini, man? Southside 12, what's going on? No, man, I haven't watched a Brave game since before the All-Star break. So I'm not even watching them. So I don't know what they're doing. So I ain't gonna say I gave up. I just ain't watching. They're not exciting to me anymore. So this year anyway. So what's up, Miss Sonya Howe? Love them, but they're not exciting. So, nothing really to look forward to when you see them play. Who we got next? The tight end room. Interesting room. I was totally thrown off on this one. I thought Felipe would be on the practice squad. However, he made the 53. So what I was Charlie, Kyle, and Tegan, which was a was the what's going on, Fresh? I already sent you the what's going. I invited you earlier. Let me see, can I find what I sent you the invite? I know Big Ant's working tonight, so he's doing a game tonight, so all right, hold on, Fresh. Give me a sec. I gotta see what I sent you. I sent it to you somewhere. I think I sent it to your what did I send it to? Give me a second, bro. Blah, 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 what we at? Where we at, Fresh? Let's talk to this thing. Where's that thing at, Fresh? I don't know what the hell. Hey, Fresh, send me a message again on IG so I can do that. Because I don't know how to do this thing. What's up, D. Coleman? I sent to the wrong person. What's up, St. Louis Dirty Bird? What's going on, man? Yeah, Colorado already scored a touchdown. What the hell? They are doing work, man. What's going on? Georgia Tech defense looked like Colorado came out ready to play. Gee, that is funny. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's go to the next one. I'm waiting on Fresh to send, but I sent it to him, but I don't know how he hasn't. He's one of the first to come on, and somebody else that came on too. All right, let's go to this next position. Wide receiver room. Now this one here had me thrown for a loop. Well, they got a turnover on the first what's called. So no, Georgia Tech had a turnover already, so that ain't good. It's rocking down there in what's called too. But anyway, I thought Chris Blair should have made this roster. Is it over Jamal or was it over David Seals? David Seals made this roster. He must have been doing something right. They say he's the backup behind Drake London. So I don't even know how tall David Seals is. How tall is David Seals? He ain't no 6'3", 6'4". Let's see how tall this dude is. But he's 6. Yeah, he's 6'3". He's a big boy. But yeah. Yeah, he made it what's called, but Jamal Agnew, that shocked me. But according to what they're saying, the only thing he's gonna be doing is doing special team stuff. So he's not gonna be part of the offense per se, I guess. That's what they say. So I don't know, but that's what they say. But yeah, that kind of that there threw me for a loop. That position there threw me for a real loop. Threw me. I mean, I'm still shocked. Like I say, I thought for sure Chris Blair would have made team, but I did have 7 guys that made it. But Chris Blair and Jamal Agnew kind of just switched. But Blair is back on the practice squad, so that doesn't mean he's not going to play dress week 1. That doesn't mean that. So that's a chance he may still dress week 1 because Darnell Mooney, we don't know what's going on with him, but he may be out. We don't know. Nobody knows. They said, man, still only did stuff with Kirk in training camp. Well, he must did something well in training camp for that to happen. So that's all I can say. But yeah, so that's where we at with that right there. What else we got here? Next group is the O-line. I was a little. What's up, Tyrone? What's up there, huh? That's my other. I got the whole family here, y'all. Uncle Tyrone in here. Everybody's in there. What's going on? But yeah, we got this old line right now. We got Jake Bergeron, Ryan Newsom, Chris Lyncham, Elijah Wilson. I had a feeling Caleb was going to go in error when they said it was going to be significant time, so that's why I put the asterisk out there. But I thought I thought they were only going to keep 6 or 7, but they actually kept 8 guys. So I still had these guys been on the team. I just had them on the practice squad. But we did pick up the 2 free agents that I thought we was going to pick up. So, and that's all because of Caleb went on what's called, and Storm is on that designated return. So it didn't count against the roster, but they're still on the team. So, which is pretty cool. So I'm cool with what they've done here. Gemini Man said, "I'm with you, Blair Coach. I know fans like him, but I'm sticking to my gun. How did Casey Washington make this team? He can't run routes, get open. Must be something. Like I said, we all don't see everything that the coaches see. That's the thing. We don't see what they see. We see what we see on television." Okay. Well, I sent it to you. Let's see what you have. All right. Sent it. Did not go to? I sent it. It's in there one. I sent it to you earlier. I had already sent it to you. It's on your thing there. There's something going on with it. So yeah, he had the connection last year with Penix. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm sure he made the thing also based on what they done last year. I'm assuming, but I just hope it translates to this year. Yeah, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, first what's going on? They turned the ball over again. What the hell? Yeah, man. Yeah, they doing some stuff like that, buddy. Your check is fruiting up. So yeah, they are screwing up bad. So, but like I said, our old lines they're what I kind of had a feeling it was going to be. But like I said, Caleb with the IR, Storm is on the designated return IR, and they just add those three guys right there plus the two free agent guys. So there's your offensive line. So all right, who we got here? D line. Now the D line, I was way off, but like I said, Morgan was cut before when I went the day I done this. Morgan was cut. I just didn't go back and change that. Taquan Graham went on that IR thing, which I didn't see that coming. So I had 7 guys here. They only kept 6. No, they actually only kept 5. So Taquan Graham and Contavious Street, that's minus his list, but they had LaKale London under 53, which is cool. I don't have a problem with that. That's actually kind of good because I thought he played better the last couple of games than Contavious Street did. So, but I thought because he was an odd man out the last couple of times, he would not make this team, which he did. So this is one of the worst part. This is the most one that I had messed up the most right here is that D lineman. See, keeping 5. And what you got? What we have on the what's called? I got to see what we have on that. On the practice squad, we only got 1 on the practice squad. I think 1 D lineman, and that's Contavious Street. So you actually got 6 guys. So I think what they're gonna do, they're gonna use. It'll probably been a lot of 3, 4, maybe a lot of 4-2s just to have 2 of these guys in and use your edge rushers to get all that pressure. So but yeah, so that's what I'm thinking what's gonna happen. Hey, okay, I'm gonna. This is for fresh. I'm gonna drop it in for fresh. So only person coming on is fresh. So all right, that's you, fresh. Anybody else trying to come on, you're gonna get ignored. So one is in there also. You can use that right there. I don't know what's going on. I sent it to you in your chat, but I don't know what's going on, Juan. All right. So, but yeah, that's the D line right there, man. So, there you go.
What's going on, Coach? What's
Hey,
going on?
I started to your Insta thing, but I don't know what happened there. I can't even see. I don't even see it now.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing on Instagram.
Wow. Okay, well, I'm had to. Yeah, I got you for now. I know how to get you now. But yeah, man, I'm going over the thing from Saturday, what we did here.
Yeah.
And that D line, like I said, I'm gonna go back to the tight ends for you. Like I said, the tight ends right here, man. This one that confused me. I didn't think Felipe was gonna make the team.
I didn't either. I thought it was gonna be how you had it right here.
Yeah,
honestly,
that's what I thought. But hey,
but I said the same thing in my video. But I also said Big Will did. Big Will
said
did
it, yeah.
say
Big Will.
we
Miss Pam did too.
On the
he said that.
I was like, oh wow, that surprised me. But I guess since we are, kind of weak at the line, I guess that's why they kept him. More so.
Let's see how many of these guys dress though.
That is true.
Let's see how many of these guys going to dress, because that's that's 4 guys to dress right there. There go one.
I think it depends on who. I think it's going to depend on who we're playing.
Yeah, that's the thing too.
And what kind of front we're gonna be playing against. Whether we're gonna need some extra protection, or going to that kind of max protecting and stuff like that, keeping some tight ends in, and then still being able to flex Kyle Pitts out to the slot or all the way out to the on the edge. So.
But it won't be surprising if you see 4 of those guys this week, because we know what Tampa Bay's going to do.
Yeah, for sure. They're going to try to blitz crazy.
And what I heard Raheem said, something I never heard him say, he said, we have a contingency plan if what we start out here don't work.
Mm-hmm.
So I was happy to hear him say that right there. So.
Yep. Oh, hey, Coach, I got to sing a song.
Uh-oh. What's that?
I told you so.
Uh-oh. That's it.
I told you so.
Baby man Mike.
Didn't I say them rookies was gonna be starting week 1?
Yeah, you did.
I said it. I
said one of them was.
Yeah, I knew both of them was.
But this is what. Yeah, see, I listen between the lines.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "This is what Raheem said." He said he would be the first one out there. Now that's what he said. Now that can mean a lot of different things. So that don't mean you're not gonna see the effort.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, but he said he did overtake him in those last couple of games. He did say that. So
mm-hmm.
I don't think. Go ahead, Juan.
Well, their mentality is straight up. If you gonna play, if you gonna show that intensity, if you're gonna be available to play, you gonna be on the team. Plain and simple. They're not taking anybody that's lazy. They're not taking anybody that's not giving 100%.
Yep.
But yeah, Jim, that man said he was also shocked that they didn't keep Craig. Cut me wrong, coach, but didn't he count against the 53 man being in? Yeah, he counted against the 53. He had to make the team to be on the 53. But when you bring it back on the practice squad, he doesn't count against the practice squad. How's that?
Okay.
Yeah, that was going on with Lennox.
See, and that was confusing me too.
Yeah, the practice squad and the 53 are 2 different things. So, but yeah.
I mean, they loved his potential and everything. It was just a couple of things he had to work on.
But now he can't be poached.
Right.
See what I'm saying? He can't be poached by no team. But he's the international player. So if Crew start having problems, Lenny's there now. So you ain't got to worry about going to find a kicker. You got a kicker already in house because you can't poach him.
Yep.
So that's they knew, for some reason they knew he wasn't gonna get picked up. I'm thinking maybe. I don't know, but that's how that works. But this O-line, like I said, you see what I had? I had the wide receiver group.
Yeah, I also said I wasn't surprised at this. The only person, just like you said, is Jamal Agnew. Yeah. He was hurt the whole time. I felt like we could have got somebody else in his spot to also just if he's just going to be returning kicks and stuff, if that's it, then there's no reason to keep him as a wide receiver.
Right.
We could have probably went and got like Mecole Hardman and put him on a 53.
Yeah.
He would have offered more in the receiver department.
Right.
Well, remember too, they're still on the fence about whether or not Mooney is going to return. So it's kind of like, you trying to you don't want to put him out there, and then you don't want to put him out there, and then Mooney comes back, fully ready to play. So they trying to kind of like ride the fence on that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I'd rather them kept Chris Blair.
Yeah, but he's on the practice squad. So you're gonna see it. You're gonna probably see Chris Blair up on that first week.
Yeah. Look at it this way. The practice squad is their way of saying, yeah, we want you on the team, but right now we don't need you out front.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Stay ready though.
But I was shocked. Because remember, he was one of those few that you didn't see in that first couple of group that Chris Blair didn't get. I said, okay, why they ain't picked up Chris Blair yet? What's going on? He ain't on nobody else's team. I was watching his name on the practice squad pickup. His name never came up. I said, okay. What the hell the fact that they finally picked him up later on? I said, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
See, I keep telling y'all, Terry likes playing games with people. This is why we say he ain't shit. Because when they made all them cuts, they're like, oh well, why are we cutting this person? Why are we cutting that person? And then turn around and bring them back. I'm just like, I'm just sitting back waiting, like, okay. Because you got to fill them up. Those are good players. You're not gonna let some team just take them.
And what's cool about what Atlanta done, they brought back everybody that's familiar with the team, except those two tackles.
Yeah.
Those two free agent tackles that I said we were going to have two free agent tackles. I didn't see that trade coming. That trade shocked the hell out of me.
Yeah, me too.
That shocked me. So we actually got three free agent people protected. He just threw another freaking interception. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Yeah. I watched the game and looking at the screen at the same time. It's like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
But the O-line and the O-lineman, I had all these guys come back to the team, but I didn't think they were going to keep all of them. And like I said, when I said Saturday, Kenneth may go on the injured list because significant time to me means a lot.
Yeah. So. I felt like they probably was just like, you know what, with the amount of time you was going to miss, you might as well just miss the whole year.
Yeah. Get
come back better. And then not only that doesn't because he's missing this year, that still keeps that deal good for next year.
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly. So, but that this was crazy. The line, like I said, people that familiar, but damn, do we trust these guys? I went in full trusting these guys, but I think Elijah gonna be the man at least going forward this next week. So that's what I'm thinking.
That's what I think too. And I had to give a shout out to Gwen for actually making the team 53. Like 53.
Yeah,
because he been doing that practice squad so much. I was like, hey, he got time. Because I was like, if he don't make it this time, I said we might as well cut him and keep like Gray. Joshua Gray, he plays down there all the potential. And I liked it. I liked it what I seen out of him when he was out there actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad they brought him back. So, but yeah, look at Jim man. So he said, okay, he said, Auntie Pam didn't go all the way out there for this BS. Yeah, she's at the Colorado game. They look like boo boo.
But you know what got me though when I look at this when I look at the O line, I'm going back to when they had the 7 wide receivers and the 4 tight ends. The tight end number is what got me because I'm looking at this right now, and I keep telling people we're not gonna have the ta-da effect when we get in week 1. We're not gonna be starting Kirk Cousins, so that what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, we know the defensive coordinator for Tampa Bay. They gonna be gearing up to bludgeon that right side. But you got to understand, first of all, you got blocking tight ends on the team. Right, and number 2, you have a quarterback that if he starts to see the O-line break down, he can escape the pocket. So they're going to have to plan for another quote unquote running back. This is what we've been talking about all offseason. He's not going to be just stuck in the pocket. Right. So that right side can't get blasted too much because he can make a play downfield very easily on the left side.
Yeah. Like I said, the O-line that's what we have there, man. The D-line, like I said, this shocked me also. This actually shocked me that they kept 5 people. That actually stunned me. Like I said, Morgan Fox was gone 2 days before. Well, yeah, 2 days before I done this right here. Well, after I done this, well, whatever you want to call it. But I just set him up there because I didn't feel like changing this thing. But Katavius Street, I thought he was going to make the team, but Mikael London made it.
I think Mikael London actually put.
Better. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's the one who pushed him out of here.
Yeah. When I seen him when I seen him on the list, I was like, "Oh, yeah."
You know what made him make that team? When that fool ran on that damn field, it made that tackle.
Yeah.
I think
you're right.
That's hustle right there. That's fucking. He was rolling to that field.
But also, Lakel, he gets quite good penetration too.
Yeah, like
and he's naturally big also.
Well, I mean, you saw what happened. He ran onto the field, across the line, and pancaked the dude.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Like it wasn't nothing. Like it was just another day in the park. Yeah, well, I did it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was awesome. He did that. What's up, Floyd Dudley? How you doing? He said 7 wide receivers, 4 tight ends. Tell me they will stop at nothing to ensure the offense will not skip a beat. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
That's what it is. We're gonna see. This also telling me that they finna throw that ball.
Yeah.
They finna throw that thing, man. So, but
I mean, with Tampa though, you can do that.
Yes, because they're gonna be coming.
With Tampa, like I said, I had always wanted before we got, before Caleb McGarry's injury, I was like, yeah, you start out running the ball because, like I said, unless you sure you're not getting blitzed or whatever, you kind of start out running to kind of get them set. But
right.
If throwing the ball, because you don't want your O-line backpedaling, you don't want to come out the game with your O-line backpedaling.
Right on.
So, in my opinion, I believe with those extra tight ends, what they'll do is they'll have a couple of the tight ends or maybe one on that side to chip so that you can open up them lanes so that you can get Tyler and Bijan going. But as the quarter progresses, that's when, Pennis can open up. But technically, Pennis is good throwing short passes across the middle too.
Yeah.
So you're not stuck having to throw 40-yard bombs and stuff like that.
And they're gonna get there quick, so they better catch the damn thing.
Right, because he's 2.1 seconds. Like, he's not gonna be holding the ball.
Right. All right, what we got next? What's the next group? Edge. Now, I had a feeling. I thought D'Angelo was gonna make the practice squad. I did. I thought they were gonna keep 5, but they kept 6. And D'Angelo, he must did something. I think because he practiced at the middle linebacker a little bit.
I was just about to say that because I said that in my video. I think it's strictly because he practiced that inside backer, and since we didn't keep as many, it made him that much more valuable. And then he is a special teams guy too.
Yeah, the versatility. But my question is, what do we do about the spot Braylon Trice may not be filling?
That's why they brought Kareem back on the practice squad.
Okay, yeah, because we're trying to keep him from wrecking his career. So they're gonna pull him out of rotation. You gotta have somebody in to fill it.
If that leg don't heal, he ain't gonna have no damn career.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But I heard Mike mentioned something about he may be going in for surgery.
Mm-hmm. I heard that.
Yeah, I heard that too from
you got 3 players that's on this team that will be coming back next season, if not late in the season. So
I think he has a lot of scar tissue around that knee. That's what I'm thinking. They're trying to clean some of that scar tissue off.
Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking about Braylon.
Because it makes it hard to move.
Yes, it's tight.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be what's going on. Because I didn't see that explosion that I thought he would have. He was there, but he didn't have that explosion I wanted to see from him. So, and he wasn't really talked about in these preseason games either. He wasn't. So he wasn't like an impactful player. So, all right, who we got? Yeah, like I say, D'Angelo don't make the team, y'all. Who saw that? Actually, who saw that coming?
I mean, it ain't like it's a bad thing. When you put him out there, he did get you a few sacks. So it's like you're gonna be like, well, if I keep putting him out here, something good might happen. And
Right.
until something bad actually happened, I can't hesitate. Well, I don't have to hesitate not to play him.
I mean, you gotta look at it. What was the tourniquet of our defense? It was the linebacker room. Linebacker room threw off everything. You get them linebackers right, you free up a lot of these dudes to do what they do best.
So, he said Trice is on IR. It's on NC. Yeah, no, he's on in season, right? Yeah, he's on in season, right?
Yeah. So he's going to be listed at least 4 games.
Right. But what the Falcons gonna do if that thing ain't right? They're gonna just put my IR for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
What you done now? You can find another body out there. Okay, he's on IR. Smart move. But I think Kareem's gonna help out a lot. But then D'Angelo Malone make that's his first 53 making too, right? Or he made last year too, right?
Who Kareem?
No, D'Angelo Malone.
Yeah,
he made it.
Yeah, so okay, I'm happy for the kid, man. The kid's working hard. He's better than his cousin was. Anyway.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Inside linebacker. I had Troy possibly going on the pup list. That's why I had to ask it there. And he went on the pup list. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
This list was spot on.
Yeah.
So, I thought Caleb Johnson would be brought back though. They didn't bring no linebackers back. Zero. None.
Well, they brought Ronnie Harrison back.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
So he probably is going to be in that linebacker.
That's true. In that
role,
linebacker
somewhat so. And then you probably use DeMarco there sparingly though.
Yeah. You got to keep that young man corralled because
I don't think they're gonna use DeMarco at linebacker. DeMarco will be that headhunter. He come across the middle, they're gonna say, take him out.
I prefer it though.
That's where they're gonna take him out. They say he moves nowhere. And when he's in the game, you're gonna have a lot of alligator on him with DeMarco in the game.
Listen, I just need that young man to go the full season. If you wanna knock yourself out, and then when we get into the playoffs or something, you go ahead and do it. I need you the full season, bro.
Just don't do it first game.
You're right.
So, but yeah, that's DeMarco, I'm happy for that kid too, man. Like I said early in what's going, I said DeMarco, man, that leg was messed up. I thought the leg was still messed up. But hey, he came out showing that he's healthy. So. But yeah, Troy, man, he's on the pup list now. What if Troy don't come up with this pup list? Then what?
That's a good question. Man.
Then what?
I would ask you, Coach, who would you think is next man up for his position?
Shit. I'm gonna say my young boy, Jalen. You have to.
Yeah.
Well, you got 4 guys in there right now. You only need to keep 4 inside linebackers anyway. Josh is playing well, but JD ain't the guy. He ain't that guy. JD is more like a thumper. If you got a run team, JD's perfect for you. If you got a team that's gonna move their running backs and do all kind of stuff, he's not that guy.
Yeah, he don't know how to play in space just yet.
He's not that guy. So who's that? What's that? That charitable donut? T-by? What the freak?
What in the world?
This is something I don't know what it is. That's us. I can't even erase that. I can't even erase that. What's going?
Oh shit!
My daughter got it. Who jersey that is? Aqua socks. That's nice. Okay. Anyway. Oh, you got an autograph. Okay, cool. Bye. All right. All right. So what's the next group there? Corners. Now, I told everybody Mike Ford had a chance to make the team. He was the odd man out. but I had a feeling he was going to be on this first group. But I said that this first team, the team is going to be the last group, come down to Clark and C.J. Henderson. They move over to that seven what's going.
Mm-hmm.
But I had 6 here, and I had one of these guys was going to make the what's going, and it was Clark. And they brought C.J. back on the practice squad. So that's what happened, man.
C.J. take Mike Ford's spot.
Yeah.
He had to work his way there. How's that? It ain't gonna happen.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can definitely see that.
As long as he stays healthy now. He has to stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
CJ has to stay healthy for that to happen. He has to stay healthy for that to happen. So.
Well, Coach, I got a question for you. So with these cornerbacks, the way we are right now, do you think we're gonna be playing more zone or man?
It depends on the team. The reason, excuse me, I'm choking. Billy Mobley's going to start, but he's going to go man on man with who was playing that slot for what's going.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to play man to man. He's not a great man to man person. He's a better zone guy who can play man to man on certain people, but he's a better zone guy than what Billy is. I think Billy's more man to man. He can stay with one person because of his speed. So
right,
and that's why he's going to start this game.
I see what you did there, Coach.
So let me look at Tampa Bay's lineup. I don't know if Tampa Bay have. Let me see look at their lineup.
Well, because we already know AJ going to be on Mike Evans. We already know that. That's just who he's going to be on.
I don't think he's going to follow Mike. I don't think he's going to follow Mike though. I actually don't think he's going to follow Mike ever.
I think with Ra, I think we're going to be just with what the defense is and how we got it set up. I think we just going to let them play one side. Mm-hmm. Whoever come to your side, that's who you got.
Exactly.
I can see that.
Because Chris Garvin ain't playing.
Yeah, he ain't going to be playing. It's going to be a Mecca. The first round pick going to be that.
And Mike Evans. And who else? They got Sterling Shepard. Well,
right.
They got Terrence Johnson, who's going to probably take over Godwin's place.
Duty.
Yeah, that's slot duty.
Yeah.
But they got a Mecca in the slot.
So who's going to be outside of him then?
But see, the one thing, I
don't know.
the one thing I keep saying though, and you're gonna have to pay close attention. They got a new offensive coordinator. Okay. And with that, they don't have the same one, which means, and we've seen it on our team, it takes a while for quarterback and offensive coordinator to get on one page. It's good in practice because you can control the environment. But when you're playing against another team, especially a division rival, games get a little hairy. So trust and believe there are going to be some mistakes made. That's going to make it easy for these cornerbacks. There are going to be some mistakes made, especially if you got a person like Jesse Bates being able to roam.
Right.
So keep in mind, it's not the same OC. They don't have the same OC, so it's going to be some miscommunication. Believe that.
That is true. That's another thing. I've got to prepare for another OC. You're right.
Right. I also want to know how well Baker's hand feels now too.
What happened?
Yeah.
He got hurt. His hand got hurt in practice.
Yeah. Well, see that's the thing. I was talking with Mike and him earlier. If you know something about Baker, as long as you don't keep pressure on Baker, he doesn't get frustrated. When you keep pressure on Baker, Baker gets frantic and he starts throwing the ball wildly, which makes it easier to pick it off. If you let him sit back there and don't get no pressure on him, he'll pick you apart.
Right.
So with the guys we got on this defense, there's more speed. That means he's got less time to run around in the backfield. Should, like I said, we sit in the blitz and he's scrambling, he's gonna make a mistake. That's why I said him and that OC gonna have to be on one accord.
Right.
Because if not, he's gonna have a long season.
Yeah. These are two good points about Southside. He said last year AJ did shadow the team at the end of the season. He did shadow the number one receiver. He did do that. Which is true. But he also said this year, he said Baker had a new OC pretty much every year in his career. That is true.
Yeah.
He has adjusted to different OCs, so that is true.
I mean, we can give him some credit. Baker is a veteran. He's been in the league long enough. But you got to pay attention to his tendencies, because remember, a lot of our defensive guys wasn't getting home, and we weren't playing contained.
Right.
Because a lot of them, because we had him in the backfield quite a bit.
He escaped a lot.
Right. So if you keep contained on him, he's pretty much screwed, because he doesn't like pressure. He does not like pressure at all.
He will throw the ball. He just start throwing shit up. You're right. But yeah, man. What's the last? I think the last position is the safeties. I didn't see this here. Technically, I did not. However, that's why they released Jordan. They didn't waive him. They knew they were going to put Trice on their IR. They knew this already. And that's why Jordan was just sitting there. Because he didn't when you can't be signed, you don't have to sign with nobody when you get released. You can wait. You can wait your time out. That's what Jordan did.
You know what, Coach? That make a whole lot of sense, because we had the conversation before talking about sometimes you can use the safeties as like linebackers. I get what you're saying now. Yeah.
So that's why they brought what's called back, Ronnie Harrison back too. He's gonna probably that strong, that big safety linebacker type person. That's what they brought right now.
Okay,
for certain teams, when you play certain teams.
Yeah,
so that's for.
Makes sense.
So, but yeah, it's interesting, man. Like I said, the Falcons, I'm cool with what they done. Like I say, but people, you're gonna always have your naysayers that knows more than what the coaches know. I always say that, you're always gonna have those people that knows more than the coaches know. Like I say,
so you trying to say you always got your a few customers?
Listen, like I said, my thing about if you make this team, that means you must be good enough to play.
Right.
That's my take. There's only 1,600-1,700 of these guys, so out of millions that play football in this world. So
I mean, Coach, let's give everybody a dose of reality. Okay, we're not on the field.
That's right.
We're not coaching. We're not on the field. So while we may have a lot of valid opinions, at the end of the day, the Falcons are the ones that see more than what we see, because we only get snippets. Just because you go to training camp don't make you no scouting expert. You only getting 1% of what they do every day. So we're not seeing it until we see it on the field.
I don't know how to play defense, yo. I'm sorry. I ain't never seen them play defense before. All right. He said, Ronnie Harrison, I feel, is going to be needed this season, especially against certain teams. Yeah. Yes, exactly. That's exactly why they got him. That's exactly why he was part of what's called. So when you have a big time tight end, you're gonna see Ronnie playing. So
the main thing is, like we've seen before, the more you rotate out the players on defense throughout the game, you keep the defense fresh. The worst thing in the world you want is them to get tired halfway through the game.
What's going on, Larry? He said Trey Palmer. I don't think Trey Palmer's on the team no more, Larry.
He's with the Saints.
Yeah, I didn't think he was on the team anymore. So, but yeah, man. So, but that's my what's called. I didn't do too bad. I was kind of, I ain't gonna say I was spot on, but there was a couple of things that I was a little off on. But other than that, man, I did what I can do.
So what'd you say, Coach? You about 90%?
Yeah, about 90. So, like I said, I screwed up on the offensive line to a degree, but I had everybody still on the team. In that linebacker room, the D-line room, I really did some stuff with that.
Well, think of it this way, Coach. You had some unexpected injuries that came up. So
yeah, but hey, man, like I tell everybody, let's let the season play out before we make all these the Falcons, like what y'all so on and so on. But anyway, we got 10 minutes, man. I got to talk about this before we go, because I know we got to pop the one for a little while. But anyway, this Parsons Dallas thing, man, that's crazy. But I do got this one question for y'all. Is there a player on the Falcons if trade or something like what happened to Parsons, would you make a reaction? Would your reaction be the same as a Cowboys fan?
Nope.
Is there anybody?
I got a good idea of maybe one player that will probably have a couple fans. That's but
Did they react with Vic with the jail like that?
Put it like this: would they react if that was Bijan?
Oh.
Yeah. Would y'all react like that if that was Bijan? Because Blank didn't want to pay him. See, man, this.
Hold on. That's a good question.
Yeah.
What if that was Drake? What if that's Drake at the end of this year?
Would people stop being fans of the Falcons if Bijan was let go due to inactive funds or insufficient funds?
Did y'all see the video that Maggie put on there yesterday about that fool in I don't know, I think he's in Mississippi somewhere.
Yeah.
He was standing in the rain crying and shit.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard. I was like, what the heck is going on?
I saw it this morning. He talked about, I need to just live my life right now. His wife was like, but you got to understand. No, I don't need to do that.
Yeah, that boy looking ugly, cute boy. And
they gonna turn around and talk about some. Dang, I ain't crying. What you wiping your eyes for? You ain't crying.
What you call that, then?
Look, this is the thing, and this is the conversation we had earlier today. And I'm gonna ask you, Coach, what did Micah Parsons do on that defense that wowed you?
He got sacked. They still didn't win nothing.
Oh, okay. Here's the reason why I say that. Yes, he's a great athlete. I don't take nothing from probably a good guy in person. But I brought up a Grady Jarrett scenario. I said, if you put him on, I said he stood out on that Dallas defense because Dallas defense really ain't nothing to be scared of. You got a few players on there, but totality is not nothing to be scared of.
Did Kirk Cousins beat him last year? I'm just saying.
I don't know, but I'm just saying. Follow me here. He stands out because the players around him, they're either near or just below his skill set. If you put him on a team with players and defensive players like T.J. Watt or somebody like that, he's going to blend in. Mm-hmm. And I said, remember, Grady was a great player. Grady had his signature move was that swim move. But what happened? Grady blended in. When Grady had help, that's when he showed out. So if you give Michael Parsons a defense where he get a little bit of help, he can show out, yes. But if you put him on a defense where he's more or less like he's the workhorse,
right?
It's not really gonna blow you away. Yeah, he's gonna get sacks, but a lot of defensive players get sacked, whether it be 1 or 12 or 13. Now you got them exceptions like T.J. Watt that will wreck a game, and I have to ask, what game has he wrecked last season by himself?
This is a great point.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking his skill set, and I'm not knocking him as a player, but I'm trying to put it into perspective. Y'all crashing out over a guy that Jerry didn't want to pay because he threw all his money into the quarterback. That's his golden boy. So you gotta see it for what it is. But you gonna throw your phantom away because the man's gone? You know how many players have been interchangeable on that Dallas team?
But the fool had the nerve to say, when we almost there, you always do something, Jerry. I'm like, almost where?
Where? Right. We're going to the Super Bowl. No, you weren't. No, you weren't.
Where?
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. You were not. And then now I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be what's the joke is coming soon, because now he's on Green Bay. Oh, he may not show out throughout the whole season on Green Bay till he played Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna let him loose on Dallas on purpose. Dallas is gonna catch it.
Mm-hmm.
Mark my words.
He gonna hit Dak so hard. Dak, you got my money, fool.
I'm gonna roll your other ankle.
But this is the smart point. They said Jerry is fighting to get Arch in the draft. Dallas will end bottom of the division. I don't think so. But you still got to pay Dak. He got too much guaranteed money.
Right.
What you gonna have him sit behind Dak for 2 years or so? So that money runs out.
The thing about it is, if you put somebody like Arch on that team, you damn near gonna have to tear it down and rebuild it.
I don't think the man will let him go to Dallas.
I don't either. I don't either.
Not knowing how Jerry is, I don't think they allow that.
No.
Yeah, they're not. I don't think they're gonna be that good anyway. So,
look, wherever you put Arch Manning, the team gonna have to be between 60 and 80% complete.
They said Dallas gonna trade Zach. That's possible now. That is very possible. And what, like I said, who won this draft? I mean, this trade. I'm sorry. Was it Dallas picking up 2 first-round picks back-to-back years, as well as getting a Kenny Clark is not a bad damn D tackle. He's not bad. He's a 3-time Pro Bowler. He's older, but he's not bad.
Well, Coach, to answer your question, it would depend on where they're trying to go with them first-round picks.
Right.
That's, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're not getting a significant player for a significant part of the team that's going to actually make the team better, you got finessed.
Well, they may try to do something in Pittsburgh, not in Pittsburgh, but in San Francisco, and get that mega kid down there.
Could be.
You never know. It's just
D. Coleman said Green Bay won the trade. For right now, that's what it's looking like.
But have they? You just lost $44 million.
Well, I tell you what. It's going to play out this season because, again, now that Micah's in a different environment, now you got to produce, bro.
Yeah. You
don't have the comfort of being on the team just because you're on the team. And I'm gonna be honest with you, he's been doing okay. He's been doing well in the season.
Right.
He's been carried by his name from the draft alone.
Right.
So now you got the work. So now if he go to Green Bay and fizzle out, then we know what happened.
Right. But he said Packers won too late first round. We don't know we don't know what the Packers are gonna do this year. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't. That's what I'm saying. You'll see. Put it like this: when's their bye week?
Let me see. I don't know what type of bye week is. I do not know. But who to say Jordan Love's gonna be healthy all year?
That's what I'm saying. If you'll know something about by their bye week. If they have a late bye week, you'll know.
Who is Green Bay backup quarterback? I don't know who it is. Is it the young boy from Atlanta?
You know what? That's a good question.
I got it right here. Yeah, Malik Willis. Yes.
Well, now, hear me out. Now,
he's the backup.
Yeah, and Malik has an arm. Yes, he has an arm. He needed to be put in the right situation so that he could flourish. So that too lends to the thing. What I said, you'll know whenever their bye week is. You'll know. If they have a late bye week, you'll know by then, or shortly before.
They depend on Matthew Golden, Romeo Dobbs. They got a good wide receiver core now. They wide receiver pretty decent. So it's gonna be impressive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if Malik does get a chance to play, he got weapons he can throw to.
Yeah. They got a decent online, decent. So, but it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna come down to these guys playing as one, because you got to have Micah Parsons can't go into Green Bay. This ain't Dallas where it's free spirited down there. This is Green Bay. You in a fucking compound.
Look, and the weather is brutal up there in Green Bay.
Yeah,
okay?
they cut cheese up there. You can be shredded.
Yeah, right. See, so you're not in sunny Dallas where it's still 80 degrees in November.
And inside.
Right. right? No.
But he did play. He did play at Penn State though, so maybe.
Yeah, look, but how long he been away from Penn State?
6 years.
Yeah.
That's what.
That shoot, Lombardi. Look, the Lombardi field ain't nothing to play with. It's just not friendly.
But anyway, all right, y'all. Like I said, this will be a quick show. I just had to get about that thing. I thought that was the funniest stuff on earth. Get the Michael Parsons thing. Dallas fans jumping off the bandwagon and whatever.
Well, look good, people. Coach, man, I appreciate you for having me on. I'm about to hop over here in about 14 minutes. ATL Sports Endgame will be coming on, so y'all make sure y'all go over there. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Mr. Tactician 78. As always, Coach Unchained. You know what I'm saying? And check out Fresh on X. You know what I'm saying? So, Coach, I'm gonna hop off of here, man. You guys got
good, man. I'll be over in a little while.
All right, later.
All right. What's up there, Blue Jacket for Life? Sergeant Will, what's going on, man? Got to go back and check out the rest of the show. It's on record, man. But hey, I'm going to get out here, man. I told it's going to be a short show Friday night. Football's on. I'm getting distracted looking at football, then doing the show and everything, but that's okay. Tomorrow morning, though. Tomorrow morning will be a nice show, man. We got some stuff to talk about tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow morning, man. 11 o'clock Eastern Time. Coach Unchained, AFN. We're going to talk more Falcon football. We're going to talk the college games. And we're going to do a little talk about the upcoming game with Tampa Bay. So, but yeah, stay tuned tomorrow, man. And we're going to, like I said, talk the rosters and starters and all kind of stuff. We're going to talk football tomorrow. So make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, 11 a.m. again. Let's have some fun, man. Fresh, you still there? Oh, no, he's not there. Oh, okay, Fresh not there, so I don't know what's going on there. But he said week 4 Green Bay goes to Dallas for a Sunday night game. Is it week 4? That's early. Oh my God. He said no state taxes in Dallas either. Yeah, Green Bay got taxes because the city paid for the damn stadium and the teams up there. So yeah, he's from Pennsylvania. Yeah, he should be fine, but that Green Bay weather is different, bro. Coming off that Lake Michigan, but it's different up there. Pennsylvania gets some cold, but then Wisconsin gets some cold. It's a different cold. How's that? So, but like I said, man, thanks everybody for joining me again tonight, man. I'm gonna let this thing go. He said, King Quest said, Haynes King making his heart hurt. Yeah, man. What's going on, Sergeant George?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Hey, what's happening?
Not much. About to go get something to eat for these kids and my wife.
All right, go get that food, man. How's that weather down there where you at?
But you know what? I can't wait till October get here.
When you leaving?
No. That so they can cool down.
Oh, okay. Y'all moving again?
No, when my next move and my last move, I got 4.5 years and I'm retired.
Okay. Sounds good, man. Sounds good.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm gonna ask you because I haven't talked to you in a while. What do you feel about this 53, man? What's your take on it?
Honestly, if I could be honest with you, brother, I like the final 53. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's very fluid, right? When I say fluid, you use that term in the military a good bit in the time. Mm-hmm. It's fluid, right? Be flexible. That is what they used to call us, right? And it is being fluid and flexible. If you look at the practice squad that they brought back, it's almost like they got an additional people on the 53-man roster. It just can't be, yeah. So it's real fluid. Like people mad right now because of the whole Michael Parsons situation. Why we couldn't get him? Well, we ain't got $188 million.
Not to give nobody.
Not to give nobody. And I don't think the Falcons were going to do that anyway because that would have hindered the
growth of everybody else. Yeah,
the growth of everybody else.
Yeah,
so, for me, I enjoy it. Everybody is man, you know, I listen to a lot of podcasters. Boy, they beating D. Alfred, the death. Boy, they playing him like a drum.
But why?
Because of the Minnesota game last year.
One
and it's
game.
like, bro, or somebody had brought something up this year in the preseason game we played against the Lions. You let this undrafted rookie put a touchdown up on you. I was like, man, this is going too far. And I have to say to myself, man, I have to remember to myself, guess what? I'm not.
That was a pass interference one. That was the pass interference one.
Yeah. The guy ran into him.
Yeah.
But here's my thing, man. You got to remember, we're not athletes. And at a point, we all do it. We're armchair GMs, right? We're armchair coaches. And we're always, oh, man, I can't believe they let that happen. But why you ain't out there playing, though? There's a reason we ain't out there playing. We don't have that skill set.
Like I said, if you're on anybody's team, I think you're good. Because
if you're on a team, yes.
Only a few can do that.
Yes.
Only a few. You can dispute their talent, but they're on the team. They must be doing something right.
What they say is 680,000 college players that play D1 football.
Only 1,700.
Only 17. 17. 1,700. That's it.
I think you're good to me if you make a team. I don't care what your talent is.
You know, now I can understand. There's. I don't want to get off the subject here with the 53-man roster thing, but what I'm starting to see is what a lot of these college players, especially when the NIL took over, these college players were getting this money, right? Mm-hmm. Their work ethic has fallen off. You can tell.
Yes.
You can tell.
Yes.
You can look at it. They're not putting the effort in the NFL, and they like. If some of them probably like this right here. Oh, if I don't make it, I still got money anyway.
I still got some dollars. But that's their mindset right now.
So the work ethic is horrendous.
You're right.
Horrendous.
I thought it was just me saying that.
No. After Boise State lost yesterday, was it yesterday they played? They played yesterday, right? After Boise State lost to USF, everybody hyping USF quarterback up like it's nothing. Yeah. I said, okay, we're gonna see what the rest of the season look like.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm watching this Colorado Georgia Tech game, and then Colorado actually looks decent. I'm actually shocked they're playing this good of defense because they've been getting destroyed about that.
What they playing? You said playing Georgia Tech?
Yeah, they're playing Georgia Tech with them.
Okay.
Colorado Georgia Tech. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I just look at the work ethic, man. The work ethic of these student athletes is not there anymore. They're getting paid now, and I'm not talking about thousands of dollars. Some of them getting paid millions of dollars. And
more than some guys that first year playing professional football.
Yes, and I'm like, why would they put the effort in? If they get paid $17 million to play college football for 3 to 4 years, why would I put in effort to make an NFL team? I ain't gotta. But that shows you, that shows you. The only I'm gonna tell you right now, man. The 53-man roster, this year seems a lot different. When I say that is, there are people on this roster that ain't gonna be on the roster by week 6 of the NFL. Let me tell you that. I got names that's coming off of them, man. And it's not that they're not talented. It's the best ability is availability, and that's Troy Anderson.
I was just going to say Troy Anderson.
Troy Anderson. That's Braylon Trice. I love the kid. It's not his fault that he's going through these injuries. But right now, Terry Fontenot and Raheem Morris, if they don't win 10 games this year, I keep hearing people talking about, they got to win at least 9 games. If they don't win 10 plus games this year, it's over for them.
At least Terry for sure. I think they give Raheem another chance. That's just my personal. I think they give him another chance. I think they will. Although Terry has put some decent guys in here, but for some reason you can't win.
But his middle.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. His middle round picking is horrendous.
Yes. Second round and stuff like that.
Second and third round. Oh, it's horrendous, and I say horrendous. And you wonder why the depth is so bad on the Falcons football team. They got to go out and get all these free agents to put in depth because when they draft, it's not sticking. These second and third rounders are just horrendous.
That's true.
We'll see. We'll see.
Like I said, like you said, this team is different. It feels different.
It feels different, yes.
It feels different. They don't seem so. Like I say, the linemen. I don't know what the hell's going. He's picking this lineman. Those backup guys. Oh my god, not good.
Oh, they were horrendous. Parker, Henson, was it Henson? What's the guy that's Wilkerson is about to start for tackle? Probably start at the right tackle now.
I think Wilkerson he's a better guard than he is a tackle per se.
Yes,
but, man,
yes, his arms are shorter too.
His arms are short, but that's why.
Yeah, his arms are short.
Why we kept 4 tight ends. So.
Yeah,
Chip,
man.
Chip.
And I don't want to. Go ahead, Paul. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying we're gonna use them as chip blocks, man.
That's it. That's it.
Again, Michael got that 2.2 second delivery. He gonna get the ball out of his hand.
He will. He will. My biggest thing is I'm tired of people talking about something. Oh man, who's gonna protect this blind side? Quit talking about the blind side.
Raheem said something yesterday. He said that's not as important as it used to be because these guys in these shotguns and in these pistols, they see what's coming. Ain't no blind side.
Yes, they're backing up. They're not turning their back at one angle. They're backing up here. So I'm like, guys, come on, who's on? So where's that same energy for Caleb McGarry? Because he ain't the best pass blocker in the world either.
But it's kind of funny. They didn't like Caleb, but when he got hurt, man, what we gonna do now?
Oh, they love him. Oh, they love him. Yeah. They love him. They love him now.
I thought that was the father. No, y'all want the man gone last. You want him gone at the end of the season.
Man, listen, bro.
Why are you paying?
I'm ready for football on Sunday, and everybody they got Baker Mayfield, they got Mike Evans, they got bro. We gonna see. Put it.
Who swept?
I tell everybody.
Did the Falcons sweep the last year?
We did.
Okay,
we did, and they still had them same players. The only player they got now is Emeka Buka. We'll see, man. Everybody crowning the Bucks right now. They're gonna win it. They won it the last 4 years or whatever. Man, put it on the field. Put it on the field. Oh, they won't let the Falcons would have had the same talent or close to the same talent that the Bucks somewhat have. They will never get that love ever. So, but to your question, man, your 53-man roster, man, I'm happy for it.
Yeah,
I'm happy people wasn't just handed jobs. I'm happy that
bingo.
Look at Morgan Fox. See you.
Yeah.
I had listen. If you look at my what's called, I had him on the roster. I said he got a job because they gave it up. They saving no money. He getting his $3 million. He just got his.
Oh yeah.
So, but yeah.
But guess what though? He didn't win it.
Yeah. And I don't think nobody picked him up either. Nobody picked him up.
No, that can't be a street either.
Street's on the press squad.
Oh, he made it back. Okay, all right.
Yeah, he back on the press squad.
Oh, that's garbage. You got that many years in the NFL and you on the practice squad? Oh man.
Well,
but I know you're trying to get over there to. I know, but LaCale needed it though.
Yeah. He played well in the preseason though. He actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say he had a way better showing.
Yeah. He played
than a lot of people.
All the games he played in, he was actually penetrating that line and getting back there making stops behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh yeah. But I know you got to get on to the ATL everything, man. I'm gonna let you end games. I'm just on over there, man.
All righty. All right, everybody.
Y'all take care. All right, boss. Y'all take care, man. Everybody.
Appreciate you, Jarvis. Fresh,
bro. You too, man.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you, brother.
I'm about to see you again on Endgame.
Okay, sound like a plan. We can head on over there. But
sir.
I'm gonna send me. We'll talk about it at the end of the show. At the end of the night show, if I can get your information, so I can make sure you get the thing in the morning. Or then again, Big Ant now to send it to you quickly anyway. So
yeah.
Go ahead, Joe.
Coach, one more thing before you go. Sorry about that. Thank you, ma'am. Yes. One more thing before you go.
Go ahead.
The question that came to me was, what if James Pierce Jr. turned out to be one of the better prospects than Jalen Walker?
Listen. I'm gonna tell you something. That's one of my questions for tomorrow. That was one of my questions. I ain't gonna give you my. That's one of my questions for tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
And got cussed out.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that.
Got cussed out.
I'm gonna leave it at that. But I'm gonna ask it tomorrow though. So I'm gonna ask that tomorrow. That's one of my questions tomorrow. So just hold on to that horse.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Tomorrow. Stay tuned. Anyway, everybody, man, appreciate everybody. We're going to get off the thing and go to the next show across the street. Whatever we call it. But anyway, thank y'all, man. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all later. Jarvis calling trouble already. He kind of mess with my flow. All right, y'all. Peace.